everybody, and this will be a quick one. I just want to quickly analyze two major topical issues in the developments that happened just in the last 24 to 48 hours in the political scene. And the first one is that of Prophet Oladele Genesis, Prophet Oladele Israel Genesis. Um, he endorsed Ashobola Ahmed Tinubu, and he gave his reason to be for ethnic. He gave ethnic reason for making choice of Ashiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Um, in case you haven't seen it, or you haven't heard it, or you have seen it, but you didn't really understand Yoruba too much, or you didn't really get it, I'm just going to play it for everybody once more, and then I'll make my analysis and give my opinion about it. So let's all hear it. Ọmọ ẹni ò kì í ṣèdí bẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká fi sí ìdí ẹlòmíì simply means that I have my own person, whatever their error or fault, and then I'll see another person who is competing with him, and I'll go and choose that person. Okay, ọmọ ẹni means my own person, like your kinsman. Okay, so let's continue. Is asking people, the congregation, aren't you guys Yoruba anymore? And he went on to talk about the Igbo people. He said, when Igbos stand with themselves, they stand till the end, no matter what. He just made the same comment about the Hausas. Hausas too, when they stand with their kinsmen or with their people, they do it to the end. Even if he doesn't have the competence, the requisite skill, capacity, or anything, as far as it's your own person, give that person the chance
to do. Come. I've been using Yoruba, you are confused. I want to preach. What are you voting for?
Now he's speaking somebody from the congregation who he knows is actually not a Yoruba person. Okay, so let's just watch the drama at this point. Yeah, just watch it.
Who you want to vote for? Obi, Malo. Come. You know what? You know what I just did? God bless you. Amen. God will bless you. Amen. You know what I just did? Omo Yibo ni. They don't betray themselves. Come here. Give me your account tomorrow morning. I want to make a point. Till death they will stand by the Igbo guys. God bless you. Amen. I pray anyone that will become president for Tinubu, I support Tinubu. You like it or not, I don't care. You know me, I am not afraid. You know why? Because if I see another Yoruba person I will support, that is the only Yoruba person I am seeing. Hear me, journalists, if you want to write, write. If you want to attack me, attack me. I am not a bastard. I cannot be a Yoruba boy and go and vote for Igbo. I'm not afraid. I don't care. I'm not afraid.
Now you can understand the other parts, because he said them in English language. You can understand the other part. Now this is it, men and ladies. You see, he has made a point there. Okay, he said he is not a bastard. What that translates to in a simple sense is, if you are a Yoruba person and you vote another person when the other people are their own person, if the other people from other tribe or ethnic are voting somebody from their own kinsman, While you as a Yoruba person, you are not voting your own kinsman, you are automatically a bastard. So remember, for instance, that some political parties, in the Second Republic, First, Second Republic, were not national. That's why a lot of people are scrambling to be in the two so-called national parties, Uh-huh. Some parties were seen as being, regional. That, oh, if you are Yoruba, you must support Action Group or this or that, But this is what we have been wanting. Now, this election, like other ones in the past, will not be about competence again. In fact, it will be worse, because in 2015, when Jonathan was messing up, when Jonathan was so corrupt, Diziani, Dasuki, Olisametu, Isabella, Shagaya, even Patience Jonathan, NNPC everywhere, Nigerian crude was selling at higher price in barrel. Jonathan was apparently corrupt. But you know what? Nigerians even still united to an extent for Buhari, even in the south, to an extent for Buhari. That means tribal cement, to an extent, failed in the south in 2015. This one is going to be worse because it's going to be on tribal basis, and we have seen it from the get-go, from the word go. And I'll explain. It is not Oladele's fault, too. I'll explain. It is not Genesis' fault, too. When some people started promoting a candidate and they are making it look like if you don't support him, we saw like literally displaying gun. If you don't support a particular candidate, we're going to gun you down, we're going to shoot you, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. We told you this is not how to campaign, this is not how to win people over. You're going to just scare people out. They started insulting everybody all over. And we also saw some pastors in some in certain region of the country also endorsing the causes from their tribe. You are sending a signal, you're sending a message. So they already made this whole thing look like a tribal election already. They've made the whole thing look like a tribal election. This prophet is not if you were to be the first to do it, I would have said, oh no, you went so low. But some started the game already. And he then felt like, oh, he will be a bastard not to also follow his own. Because when we ask people, what is the competence of this person you want us to vote? In fact, it has become a crime to ask question or criticize a particular candidate now. It has become a crime. They just start abusing you without answering the question. They will abuse you. And then everybody is beginning to feel pushed back, like, oh, you don't want us to support the candidate because you don't want us to even grill the candidate. You don't even want us to like scrutinize or probe or check. Oh, we have all accused other T and PDP candidates of being bad. But the way you are coming about your own, that you are presenting as an alternative, is to fight or a war. Like whoever doesn't support you or support your candidate must either have been paid or you just call people names for no reason. And when you're even trying to correct them, it's a problem. So now all of you have lead to a tribal election. It looks like that's what we're going to have largely. It's going to look, in fact, what I just said. You see, the problem is you don't even listen. You don't even listen to understand. You just start attacking. You just start abusing. You see, we see where the problem is. I just said, even in 2015, people still united and voted Buhari, despite that we are in the South. There was still, 2015 was about ethnicity. It was about we're looking for who will do it better, because Jonathan was apparently so corrupt. Simple. I said it myself here. But you see, the same artists are complaining about this, what you just started again. Okay, you brought somebody. We want to start asking questions. Before we even ask the question, you start abusing. And that's how you want to convince people to vote. That's how you want to win. And if you look at all the names abusing you, you see that they are from the same region. So you can already connect we are not daft now. You can connect when you see the names abusing you, waiting I talk, we don't too. I see they ask question. If it is about the results of this person in office, okay. If we want to base it on results, why do you think your own candidate is better? Simple question, they start abusing you. Because if you look at the names, they are from a region. And you think the other people you are abusing who are watching you, you think now that abuse go can't change their mind? I'm asking simple question now. You think say now that abuse go can't change that person? Because as I dey talk now, they go say they yab me. Where things have gone to in this country, I don't know. But I leave that. There's this other video I saw. There's this other video I saw of Peter Obi. Let me bring it up.
I read very well.
Now, in this particular video, Peter Obi was reading message from a WhatsApp group. From a WhatsApp group. And the message is said to have been from certain Tinubu support group. You understand? Now, let's say it, and I have something to say. Okay.
And everybody will join. Yes. This is a WhatsApp sent by Tinubu's group. No, read it out. I want you to read it out. Everybody can.
Power glad label.
No.
Okay.
Just read out what it says.
Yoruba, shine your eyes on. If you vote for Peter, is automatically voting for Seaport in South and Southeast. Then Igbos will stop coming to Lagos State to invest. Rather, they will go to Delta and River State. They may even stop building houses in Lagos. It will affect a lot of Yorubas. Yoruba
This is your content. He don't see the value of let's have something better. He reads all the confusion. And that's it. And he will support it. I'm not sorry, I'm not using
No, it's okay.
You support me.
It's okay.
Once he comes here and give him one, say Jagaban is the best candidate. Even when the man is not well. That's the problem of the country. That's the problem. Let's ask himself a question. Hey, he will tell you. Somebody said to me,
Okay, let me take it. You see, we see BCs every day. From Peter Obi supporters, so we see a lot of BCs every day. We see a lot of broadcasts, a lot of WhatsApp, BCs. We see a lot of even status message. We see people just throw things out there. We don't react to all of them. I'm not supporting Tinubu, because there's another warped logic in town where some certain set of people think whenever you criticize Obi, you're automatically supporting Tinubu. That is the logic they work with. And they are the ones who are tribal. Tribal in the sense that they feel the moment you criticize Obi, you're automatically supporting Tinubu. Is a tribal sentiment. You are the ones projecting what you are doing on the face of other people. That's what you guys are doing. Now, Peter Obi went to pick a BC. How can you say what is wrong? In fact, the people who are creating these BCs are the they have issues with. And I don't expect Peter Obi to take it seriously. The people who will just sit down and start creating have you not seen messages from people who just sit down and say, if you find yourself in this, they are killing people in social place, and you get there, it will turn out to be lie several times. So, I've seen people say, stop, don't eat apple this week. The Fulanis, they have injected all the apples they are bringing from the north. Don't eat beans. We have seen it it has always happened. So people will just sit down, create stuff, just to create controversies in town and destabilize people and cause chaos. We always see it. So for Peter Obi to go and pick that one and think, no, now I don't want Tinubu, I don't want Atiku. We are long done with those ones. We are long done with APC and PDP. And not everybody already knows that. Now, the Peter Obi we are still looking at as okay, maybe an alternative is the one taking this. Who doesn't number? I don't even have issue with Obi. But the only part I have issue with Obi is he's taking such things seriously. Does he not know? He know they live for this country. Where they live before? Before this election time, where they live? Will Peter Obi tell me he does not know that there are people who exist in this country who just sit down and be creating stuffs? Does he not know? Is he new in town? So some people will just sit down and say, who doesn't want it? And if you check, it might even be his supporters who created that thing. It might even be because they are the ones who are usually creating stuff like that. They will create it and use it to be causing things up and down so that they can use it to accuse anybody. If you go and find out, it might be supporters who even created that BC. Normal thing. But it is wrong for anybody who created that to even think that having a seaport in the southeast is wrong. Why? We want southwest decongested already. Traffic everywhere is too much. Which is why I always say it. That guys come. Why is it that we are not holding our own local representatives to account? There are so many big men in this, apart from government, even government, they are getting allocation. Why are you not holding? See, this is what I always say. Those who are shouting Oduduwa nation, I want it. If you want Biafra, I want it. It will solve a lot of problems. I agree. But wait, is it we that cannot hold our politicians accountable? We are looking to blame distant Fulani man. Are we the ones that want Oduduwa and Biafra Republic? That will still be looking to blame others. Your governors are getting allocation. Your senators are making huge money. What are you doing about them? Must we end up complaining and waiting until federal power comes to southeast? What are your governors doing with the allocations they get? Sometimes you'll be shocked when you see parties thrown by people. You wonder, why is your place like this when you are a billionaire like this, including government people? But we are always in a hurry to blame distant Fulani for our woes. Why are we like this? It's not only southeast, it's southwest too, our place, even Lagos. If all the money generated in Lagos and made in Lagos were spent on governance, I can bet you Dubai will be behind. But because somebody has been preparing to be president since more than 15 years, taking money to go and install senators everywhere, install House of Rep members in other regions, install Fati, install this here, install that here, he wants to be Jagaban of Africa. So the money that should have gone into development in a state are going into pacifying other people so that they can accept you when you want to be president. The same thing Wike. The same thing Wike. Okay, look at this comment, for instance. The problem I have is not even the politicians, it is the people. Don't worry, keep attacking Peter Obi and not focus on your... You see what we are saying? Where's the attack? They don't even want... You see? These people will not even allow freedom of expression if they get power. This kind of people. So somebody cannot have opinion or advice or observation again. You call it attack. And I've talked about Tinubu just now. You will not see that one. You will not hear it. You will not want to hear it. You think I'm singling out only Obi to talk about. And that is the quality that I want to choose leaders. That is the quality of people that want to choose leaders. They want to give us a leader we can't even ask. We can't even have an observation. God forbid we go back to even something worse than military era, that there will be no freedom of expression. It is abuse, attack every time. I've talked about Tinubu now, that he has been spending Lagos money to go and be installing people everywhere. You know, see that one. Now your own, you won't defend. So that we go only... You see the problem? You deserve Buhari. I'm telling you, you deserve Buhari. That's what they are doing. We mustn't talk. We should leave him alone. But they will abuse other people's candidates. But we should leave their own alone. You see? They are the ones that have abused. No supporters of any candidate has abused any other candidate more than obedience. Nobody. And even Obi just did it in this video now. He pointed somebody and said, if they bring money now, this one will vote, he will support, he will vote Tinubu. Even though the man is not well. You will attack people. You don't want them to talk about your own. The moment they want to talk about your own or have observation about your own, you say, focus on your candidate. Leave that one alone. Because he is holy. Saint Obi. Yeah? So you see what we are saying? That's why I said Nigerians are not victims of whatever they are happening to them. They are not victims. They are accomplices to what is happening. They are accomplices. There are still people defending Buhari as we speak now. And this one has not even won already. He has not won. He has not become anything. But we must not talk about him. Is it contesting to be the OB of your town? Is it contesting to be chief of your village? Is it contesting to be governor of your state again? If he was contesting to be governor of your state again, I would not be interested. Somebody wants to be president of the country, all of us, and we should keep quiet. We should not be able to have observation to say, this person should not do this now. We must not talk. And that is how you win. All of us abuse. All of us criticize Tinubu together. You join us, criticize them. You criticize Atiku, you join us, criticize them. We get observation about your own problem. You see the hypocrisy I'm talking about here. You see the hypocrisy we are talking about. The moment you have observation about your own, there's a problem. But when we criticize Tinubu, you join us. When we criticize other people, you join us. But when we try to torchlight your own, problem don't dey. Look at this one now for supporting evil. Where is the evil I have supported? If you ask this one now, you no go get answer. Okay, what evil have I supported now in the show that I'm doing now? You no go get answer. And if you see the name, you know that region. You will know where is you will know them. They know they get reason. They know they get answer. They know they get why. They just want to talk am. They just want to abuse you. Ask them question, they no go get answer. And we must all face it. And you are abusing Genesis for wanting to support his own too. You want to support your own. Somebody wants to support his own. You are abusing. Has anybody abused you for supporting your own? If you want to go tribal. You see them? You see? You are supporting your own. It's not tribal. Another person, for the same reason you are doing your own, another person is doing his own. Say it's tribal. You see the problem? So Peter Obi came here when Tinubu said some people will labor in vain. We all criticize him for making wrong and foul statements. All of us. Peter Obi made his own now. Problem. Make we not talk about him. You see, double standard. Double standard. You see, please, you people should leave Mr. Peter Obi alone. And if you look at the name, it's the same region. They are from there. Same region. And if you go check this person wall, you go don't abuse Tinubu tire. You see? You go don't abuse other candidates tire. But you don't reach their own turn. Say, please leave him alone. You see the hypocrisy. You are exposing yourselves. And you think other people who are looking at you are stupid. You think you see another warped logic. You see it now. Another warped logic is to think that because you are criticizing Obi, you are automatically supporting Tinubu. Another. You see the way they think. It's one way. You will know them. It's one way. One way. I need the reason. One way. Think because you criticize Obi, you are automatically supporting Tinubu. One way, people. You see, when they call them zombie, they'll be angry. Who behaves this way? Who else behaves this way? Who else? Who else behaves this way? Nobody else. After Obi, you see them, face your candidates. But if you check the person well, you don't abuse Tinubu today. You don't abuse Tinubu today. You don't abuse Atiku. You don't abuse Showore today. You don't abuse everybody today. But when it comes to their own, they say fake it. One, you will know them already. And if you see the name, they're the same region. They are like that. And you think others are fools. You think others are fools. Okay, yeah, I'll read others' comments. If you made a comment before I didn't read, please you can bring it up again so I can read them in case you are making points I am missing. I'm not focusing on bad comments. I'm just trying to read the comments that are buttressing the point I'm currently making. I'm making a point currently, and they are making comments that are still buttressing it. So I have to, because it's a live show. So I'm not going to go and look for evidence somewhere else because it's happening in real time. Real life. So somebody asking me what is the solution? The solution is let us welcome everybody's observation about our candidates. The ones we can correct, we correct. The ones we can agree that yes, this is not. We are helping these candidates to be better. Are they not coming to serve us? Are they going there to serve themselves? We are helping them to be better. If this candidate, for instance, hears all of us saying this thing is not right, he will amend. He will amend. But if you are all defending it, that is why Buhari became what he is. Northerners are thinking because we are criticizing the bad policies, they think we are saying it because it's not from our side. Did we not all vote in? But we dare not criticizing. Northerners will be saying, don't mind them, is because you are not from South. That's why they are doing it. So Buhari therefore started feeling like what he's doing is right. And everybody is suffering it. And this one has not even won. He has not become president. And you have already started making him. So we must not criticize. We must not have observation. We want somebody to get better before he gets to office. You don't want us to talk. You're already making him a tyrant before winning. You're making him feel everything he's saying is right already. What kind of citizens are these ones? Some of his, sorry, I'm trying to check the I don't want to miss people's comments. Some of his comments might be from opposition. You also have to look at it this way. The one we just saw now is from him. I played his own tape, his own tape, his own. I played his own tape now. His own tape. Obi and no one's criticism. So why no one's making it look like we must not even say it? Why are his supporters making it look like we can abuse everybody, but we must not touch Obi? You are another version of Boko Haram. No, because this was how it started. Our person is the person in power. Nobody else should talk. Nobody, and you think the other people from the other regions are fools? They will now allow it. This ones will not even allow freedom of expression at all. Say one thing like this, now abuse. They don't even want to hear the content of waiting you talk, whether you get married. They don't want now abuse straight. It's automatic. Why are you like this? Somebody says not all the supporters. Why are you not talking to these people? Why are you not talking to the people who are doing it? Instead of you to correct people now, you now be attacking the person who is raising the observation. You too, leave him now. You too, don't talk about him now. You too, don't you know he's not the one that did. What effort have you made to correct the people who are doing this? They are marketing him, in case you don't know, because people who ought to have accepted him as seen him as a tribal candidate or an ethnic candidate or an Igbo candidate. That is why others, people like Prophet Genesis Oladile and the rest are saying, the meaning of money is like, even though we know our own is weak, even though we know the Yoruba candidate is weak, is old, is sick, it still will not make sense to go and support your own when you are standing by your own. That's what they are simply saying. It's going to still be a largely ethnic biased or ethnic based election, and you cost it because you are like resisting everybody else, fighting everybody. It's an election. No be war of who sabi fight pass or who sabi argue pass. Election of you win people to your camp, but you are making it look shady. You are resisting people from him. You are fighting people, and the people you are pushing back from him, what do you think they will resort to? Because I don't know where this people think from. Where you think from? Whether I knows new or anything, I don't even know. even know. Thank you. God bless you. This is exactly what we're talking about. This is exactly, correct them. Correct them. Thank you, Mazi. Fine. That's exactly what we're talking about. But some people, they don't want to hear you say it at all. Obi is a god, he's a saint, he's better than everybody. Okay, fine. Convince me. Problem don't dey. Convince me, lasso. Voila. Just problem. They start abusing you. Are you not tired? Is that how to? I said, prove it to me. Simple. You then begin to abuse me. You say you are Alagbado, you are Agbado man. Who told you I'm supporting Agbado? Corn and cassava. Who told you that is who I'm automatically supporting because I'm asking you to convince me about P2P? Where you they think from? Because I don't even understand. You see, that is why who went to school will end up being the ones making a Buhari wey no get NEPA bill become president. Because now we be the problem. Me and you. Now we know the reason. Sentiments. And that's what we did. Just defend it. Now your own person. Just defend them. You don't want to hear anything. I think the others are fools. You think the others are fools? You must think the others are fools. The way you do it. Critical thinking should be an important subject. Should be, you see now. Look at this one now. No matter how best you market your Agbado Jedi, Agbo Jedi, it won't get NAFDAC approval. And you call that by ex-convict Prophet Genesis to be, you see, this. If that guy approved Obi, don't remember is an ex-convict. But I don't even know saying that they out yourself. If you check the name now, you see Chinedu from that same region. Now so they think. It's just so shallow. These same people don't abuse Obasanjo Tete. But because Obasanjo can't get one pally with P2B come endorse her now. Obasanjo don't become elder statesman. So the only reward anybody who has a dissenting opinion with you, the only reward they have is abuse, attack, insults. That's the only way. You end it by saying because somebody has said or has not approved your candidate, automatically an abuse remain. You don't even think whether if you still don't wrap the person further, whether if you still change your mind. Those of you that are females, even you will be male. Now the day when you toast your girlfriend, they accept. Now the day when you toast your girlfriend, now that day he accepts. She accepts. So because somebody turned your own candidate down just one time, now abuse. That's so now they do. Oh, sorry, if I missed your comment, please say it again. Please. Somebody wants me to open the line for people to call in. I would that my battery is already at some 30%, and there's no electricity. I'm improvising power here, but we'll definitely have some other time to be able to talk about this better. But do it in comments for today. Do it in comments. Let's let me just take one person. Onyebuchi. I'll just give this exclusive. I'll just give this exclusive. Onyebuchi. I'll send you an invite now. Okay, just join me up in the studio. I just pray your phone and network works well. Okay, I'm replying you right away with the link. Just the link. Use the link to come in, Onyebuchi. Yes. And I like people who can talk intelligently, no be insult. I don't like insult. If you insult somebody beside me, that person automatically becomes a victim and wins my sympathy. Don't just come here and start abusing people without giving points. They make sense to people like me. They make sense. Now look at this one. If you are saying what the prophet said about obedience is because of what obedience online, no. Yes, because if you see, even while he was doing that, he picked an Igbo person from the church and said, "Who are you supporting?" And the person said, "Obi." And they said, "You see," and that person never denied it's because she is an Igbo and supporting Obi from the same church. Do you understand it? And if you look at most of the names that are always attacking people of Obi, they are from the same region. No, people are not fools now. People are not stupid. Gochuk also wants to come in. Okay, I'll also give you whoever comes in first between you and Onyebuchi. Let me see if it's spot two of you. I mean, yes, Ugochukwu and Onyebuchi. Ugochukwu, I've also sent you the link in a reply. Just come in by that link. I like people who can give points. Not, it's just like when what's the name of this guy, Reno Mokri, was lying about Shore up and down. Till today, they have not been able to provide. Shore has written over 5,000 articles on Sahara Reporters. Just one article where he said, "Vote or I support Buhari," they are till today. But when Reno Mokri was abusing Shore and calling Shore the person who brought Buhari, when it suited the narrative of the pro-Jonathan PDP members and the new Labour Party data boys, they all saw Reno Mokri as a real deal. He made followers on Shore a lot just by abusing and criticizing Shore, lying about Shore. When it suited them, Reno Mokri was a good guy. But the moment Reno Mokri is now not supporting the OB they want now, problem. You promoted one evil, that evil now turned against you, and you are angry. Till today, nobody has been able to show me one article. Shebi today we still showed Aisha Buhari's tweets endorsing Buhari. Aisha Yusufu's tweet endorsing Buhari. He said, "We can see everybody's tweets endorsing. Show me one where Showore say vote." The only thing they have against Showore was that he exposed corruption under Jonathan, and they are angry. I'm not saying vote Showore. It's a choice, man. You may decide not to vote him. But what I'm saying is, why lie? Why lie? Because he exposed Desiani till tomorrow, as Desiani pleaded not guilty. To all of them deeply bargain. That's Suki. All the people exposed by Showore under Jonathan, they were all true. Showore didn't lie about anybody. He's in their courts. He's asking them to come, and he's in their government courts, challenging them. They're the ones running away from him from court because he has more documents on them. Because they lied. at all. You should not be paying to get in. What's wrong? What are you clicking? What are you? You should not pay to get in. It's a free. How's that, man? It's the same link I used to bring Shankuti in yesterday. It's the same link. It's the same link. Let me just dump it on the comment section for everybody. Now, let me just dump it. Whoever is able to get in, just to prove that you don't have to pay to get in. That's all. Join via. Let me put. You see in the comment section, everybody. Join via this link. Maybe because I replied it directly. Maybe that's why it's doing that shit, man. See that link? I said join via this link. Just go check it. Let's see if anybody is able to get in without having to pay. You don't have to pay to get in. Okay. So now, so when Reno Mokri was doing all of those things and they favored the obedient, they loved him, they defied him. But the moment he turned around and that hypocrite who was angry that his former boss GJ was sent out, was sent packing, he started fighting anybody, started fighting Shore for exposing corruption under his principle. But he is now supporting the people who actually sponsored Buhari to power against his will. He's now supporting those ones. That is where you see that most of these people, the way they think, are not different. All of them. Finally, I have somebody who's calling. Hello.
Yeah, hello. I'm just trying
Your face
to see if the link is working.
Your face is looking angry. Like, did I speak against a candidate? I'm just raising observations, man. Why is your face like that? Wait it. I like the smile now. You see, you say you fine when you smile.
Okay, Shagun, if the link is working. So I'll...
Okay, it's working. Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right.
You want to say something, right? Okay, you just wanted to test the link. Okay, thank you so much. I guess the network is not too good on that side, man.
This candidates,
Just a moment.
they were the people who fought Abacha to a standstill. It's okay. And even lost them.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly and loud.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah,
So what's
good
up? You want to
evening.
contribute something to this? Good evening.
Yeah.
Olamide official. Are you obedient, articulated, or batified?
Me, I belong to everybody.
Everybody. As good and poetic that statement actually sounds, it has turned out to be scamming the issue of Nigeria, man. Why don't bastardize that statement? If we no use them again.
You see, the reason why I'm saying that is that to me, I wish 2023 election doesn't come up. Serious.
Why?
That is why I said. The reason why is that you see, anything under this politician is not working again for Nigeria. It's no longer working. Because you can see, like last 2 years, we were the ones shouting, we want to depart, we want to this, we want that. We are still the same people shouting a Melocan, obedience and something. Are these not the same set of politicians that they have been slaving us for so long, which is not working? But now we are shouting this thing. What gives us assurance that these people, they will give us what we really want as citizens of Nigeria? Me, I don't think it can work under this set of politicians again. I think everybody should just go to be on their path. And if we wanted to, what is it called? If Nigerian youth will reason as I'm reasoning, if they want to reason well, me, I don't think this Peter Obi, Imilokan, or whoever should be the one they should choose. I'm not supporting anybody, but to me, I will say if I should consider someone, I'll prefer Showore, because the reason why I said I would prefer Showore is that okay, look at the time of NSAS, all these people who are saying, what is it called? Who are shouting, who are saying, I will do it better, I will do it this. Where were they that time? We said we need youth and we are looking for someone, we are shouting obedience. So is youth of Nigeria started from 60-something years old? Because someone who is above 60, I don't think that person is a youth anymore. They are now in old age. The youngest among all these people, I think Sowore is the one which me I can support, because I've seen so many things that he has done in the support of the youth of the nation. For example,
thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
For example,
just wrap it
during the NSAS protest, he was there. When Chief Sunday Igboho was having issue with this, what is it, Fulani S-Men DSS, or what did they call them? He was there. And even what is it called?
What the position?
Nnamdi Kanu, he was there for them. But why Nigerian youths abandoned this man?
Whenever government was going to make any policy that won't favor the people, it was always making a position, calling for protest, saying no, we can't, this will not favor the masses and all that.
Exactly.
So we knew his position all along.
So that is why I'm saying Nigerian youth, we don't know what we really want exactly. Because me, I'm seeing this thing coming. All these people shouting Peter Obi, Peter Obi. It's this strategy of this politician. They just want to gain the power and they'll forget about us. All this, I've done this, go and verify, I've done that, go and verify. It will change.
They just want the power, and once they get there,
they just want the power. That is why you see that maybe they are trying to, I'm with the youth, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is... The power is what they just need. If they get the power, you won't see them again. Because nobody think Buhari will be like this when they want to start. I will fight corruption,
absolutely.
I will do this, I will do that. But now things... So we want to face the same problem for another 8 years again. I think Nigerian youth will think.
Shegun, how are you doing? Olamide official. How are you doing?
Good evening, brother.
You know, to my Eastern brothers and sisters, we have to clarify with them. They are very sensitive, very emotional. So I have to be very careful before I start this. This is when we say you don't know how to play politics. This is what we are talking about. You get so violent. I was told, I always tried to, on your platform, Shegun, I always tried to separate Peter Obi from his fan base. Maybe if you remember, I've always said that Obi is a good person, but I cannot stand his toxic fan base. Shegun, for the first time, this guy is equally as terrible as his fan base. I always thought he was sensible, like, okay, how you have a fringe element in your support group that you always try to calm down. He's actually one of them. How can you go online?
You're different from the people. Yeah, of course.
And read an unverified. Anybody can create anything.
Of course, right? Including his own supporters.
And I know tribalist Igbos and tribalist Yorubas. I read that message carefully. That did not come from a Yoruba person. That was written by an Igbo person. Do you know how I know? A tribalist will never give credit to somebody he hates. You don't say, this person is helping me build my city. I need them so much. You have to make them feel like they are not important to your cause. You don't give them credit. So I can read between the lines. So your fan base made this stuff up, and it's because Obi had one thing going for him, and that thing he lost with me yesterday. He came across as being destabilized initially, but
yes.
But one, because the first mistake he made that I forgave him, but I'm like, maybe it will change. He began making this very religious. He was going to all these churches up and down. I'm like, why are you going to churches like, you have, but I didn't want to pay attention to that part. Now he has now pivoted to this tribal thing. So don't blame Yorubas for saying, you know what, F it, man. I'm telling Tinubu will get Yoruba votes not because they like Tinubu, but because of things like this. Because, so you are the one playing tribal games,
ethnic card, yeah.
And when you lose, I told them almost 7-8 months ago that I was joking. I said when Peter will be, when whoever is running from their side, when he loses, they will say it was rigged. I did not give you this scenario now. Oh, it was rigged. How can you win when you are annihilating people? What is the point? I was so, when I could not, I was at work when somebody sent it to me, when he was reading it, and if we look at that video very closely, he now pointed to a man to his left, maybe a Yoruba guy, and said you will still vote for Tinubu.
You see?
Why would you do that? What was he thinking? Because my core Yoruba Nation fans, my core Tinubu fans, once that happened on Moishegun, they like, see, we told you. You give them excuse now. You've given them that excuse they need.
We made excuses.
So I'm like, what
and then
was he thinking? So you've turned this into a tribal racial thing, and you think somewhere. Okay, if anybody's a Peter Obi supporter now, how does that help you convert people that are for other people to you? How does that help you get more followers? Because what you are doing is you are forming a cucumber in isolation. Nobody will come into your support group. It's like an echo chamber now. I said like you now, you are willing to listen, right? You are willing to listen to them initially. But to them now, Segun is an outcast. Segun is not welcome in their group because he's asking questions. Just asking alone is wild.
Do you know one day I joined their Twitter space. And then I requested to speak. They were abusing the Twitter space. The title of this Twitter space topic that day was Alpha Beta Exposed. I was interested. I wanted to hear, finally somebody has something on Tinubu. They wanted to expose this Alpha Beta ring. Do you know that all through the time I was on that space, they did not have anything to say. They were just abusing. They abused Sote. They now left Tinubu and started abusing Showore. They started from his haircut. That one, does he even look presidential from his haircut and all that? And I requested to speak.
That's the way. That's my issue with them.
And let me just tell you, as I requested to speak, they brought me up to the speaker section, muted me, and started abusing me already. I have not spoken. No. They just quickly clicked on my profile so that I prefer Showore and all that. I have not spoken. No. They just started abusing me. I had to leave. In fact, somebody even said if he sees me physically, he's going to beat me. I have not said anything. No. They just started abusing me and threatening to beat me up if they see me without saying anything. On their Twitter space, I was surprised.
Shegun, sorry. I was so. Do you know one of the reasons why I was so happy that Peter Obi came into that space is that at least we have a third force. It makes the campaign colorful. No, we're not just PDP,
Exactly.
PDP, APC. You have your SDP, you have Shogore. So it makes like a robust debate, more colorful. But Shegun, to
Oh,
be
I
honest
want
with
Mambi,
I think
Mr. Luabukomi, you are also Yoruba. Hey,
go ahead.
I'm
Yes.
looking for people to come on. Think again. Okay, but Mr. Luabukomi, please quickly also make your own contribution to
Okay.
this.
Good evening, house. Yeah. I'm not actually talking about being tribalistic or whatever. There's just a point I picked from what you've been saying since I felt I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
We made mention of people are not holding their even right from your ward, your local government council, you're not holding them responsible. The only thing you talk about is Buhari has done this, Buhari has done that. What about what your own local people have done? You cannot even protest and fight for right from the local level. You're talking about the federal level. Like I was able to just go through some of the videos after the COVID-19, whatever. See palliative shared to different states. These palliative were actually shared and they were kept in storehouses, warehouses in different states. Who do we hold accountable for that? Is it still Buhari? These palliative were
Fulani,
shared
Fulani government.
to these palliative were
And the
shared
funniest
to
thing again, Mr. Luabukomi, the funniest thing again is that there is no governor since 2015 that Buhari came to power. As weak as we see that man in us, and as we continue to criticize him, no state governor has ever said for 1 month that his allocation was delayed or he didn't get it. None.
I'm still coming to that. Even this southern, eastern we're talking about, they have the most of this allocation going to them. They are elders, they are rulers, they are kings, they are obas, whatever they call them. They have their own shares. None of these people have ever gone to protest at their obas palace, their local government chairman demanding for what was shared, what was given to them. But they are quickly to point out to that man at Abuja is the problem of the country. What if we start holding people responsible right from our local government, right from our wards, right from our local council, not even local governments, right from our wards? If they have no place to hide, no place to sleep, they will force the hand at Abuja to do the best for them. So we should not, even if we have the best man at Abuja, the best president at Abuja, if our surroundings here are still corrupt like what we're having now, is to have no effect on our immediate environment. Will still be okay. For example, they are shouting Obi now. Even if at all Obi self enter as the president next election, how many Labour Party senators do we have? How many Labour Party credible? I'm not talking of just any credible people.
That one will not even be difficult. You know why?
Okay.
It will not be difficult because whoever wins at the national, a lot of politicians will just dump their party and go and join him. That one is automatic. It always happens. Yeah.
But you have to win first.
Of course. That's it.
So
getting people to join you, getting people into your party after you win is automatic. That one is simple.
The senatorial, this thing are held the same time simultaneously with the presidential election. So
yes,
if APC takes over,
let's not even talk. That one is for the parties to do their own work. Let's not even talk about the process of doing it.
I'm just talking now.
This topic is not even for us because they will attack us more for bringing that topic. They don't like to hear. They don't really like to hear it.
Yeah,
so let's not even.
But that's it. So my point is, we should start from our immediate ward. We should not wait for the federal government to. We should start from here. If we are able to correct our local council, right to the senatorial district, right to the governor down, definitely to reach to the federal level. So I'm not of this kind of person that will say, Buhari, the president, even if we have the best president, if our local ward they are not okay, we'll still remain where we are. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, I appreciate that. Mambi, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Okay,
hello? You were saying something. Sorry, you were saying something before.
Yeah. It's just, sometimes, I'm with you. I'm on the fence with this Yoruba nation back and forth, nation building. I thought it was going to be a bit of fresh air, but what he did yesterday, he just pretty much ended. His campaign is done. Maybe he does not see it yet, though, but it's done. If you think it's going to incite, okay, this is what I think. Shegun, let me give you this way. I think that this election might go to the second round. There might not be a clear winner the first round. So I think that what he is banking on is to make it to the second round. So if you just look at you have your what's his name in the north, you have Atiku and what's the name of that NMPP guy. So you have them, you have Tinubu, and you have Obi. The way the landscape is right now, none of them have enough numbers across board to win. If you look at the way, you see that Tinubu is not even campaigning in the south or southeast. If you notice, it's not even going there. He's pretty much giving up on that. Like, just forget these people. I'm not even going to go there.
Don't joke.
So he knows.
So
he's not going to bother himself with that because they are all shooting for.
He has installed people there now.
So he knows. So look at it this way: whoever gets to the second round, you know that. Let's say it's Atiku and Tinubu that ends up top two. Tinubu knows the South is they're still going to vote for Atiku. That is a PDP strong base. Let's not deceive ourselves. To me, even Obi looking at him in my mind, he's a PDP man. He just labor camouflaging. He's a PDP. He's a PDP person now. So come on.
So that one is clear now.
So Tinubu
knows. That one.
Let me go and make deal with NMPP up north. But this is where Tinubu gets into trouble. Will they not give him the same wicked treatment when he gets to that level? You know how Tambuwa pulled the rug on Wiki down? Yeah. So if he's banking on some flooding in the north to vote against their own brother, an article, for instance, or you're banking that Wiki will go with you against Obi. Oh, boy, forget though. This is Nigeria. Tribal politics is still real. It is still real. So, do you think that look at what I just said now? Do you see a second round happening? We will not have a clear winner in the first round.
That's if Atiku doesn't win in the first round already.
But look at the way Atiku is Atiku even running for office at this point? Is he even running? No, seriously. Look at the way he's living on his campaign now. Seriously.
No. The only trouble Atiku has right now is Wiki and those who want to scrap PDP for him. Otherwise, he's got everything.
Only trouble
already sorted.
Shegun, wait.
Yeah.
Shegun,
you know why? Let me explain. This is the way they do it. Let me explain what I know. Let me explain what I know. This is the way these guys do it. They leave the country, they go and live wherever they want to live, Dubai or whatever. They do their strategy, they mapping, the everything. They put hands into putting should be the wreck in Bauchi, Borno, Adamawa. They make sure they get all of those things already sorted. They know who is the wrecker, who is the wrecker. They know how to get people across to them, talk to them, do everything, bring them to Dubai, talk, make them feel good, give them everything they need. They are prepared for the election from abroad. They just come in on the eve of election and they have millions of votes. So these guys are not worried about whether you are campaigning, debating, or anything. They know they do all these things. Now money then they spend. See the way he came in for the primary. Was it talking to any delegates? Was he doing anything? He just came in and dollar reigned and he won. That's how these guys do now. So he got it all figured already before coming in. He stays in Dubai.
Shegun, this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let me just put it this way. The PDP chairman is from the north. The head of the ticket is from the north. The board of trustees head is from the north. So when I speak that he has issues, I'm not discussing Wike only. I'm discussing that he has a divide between north and south in his own party. If you can have Bode and Wike becoming friends over your issue, you have a problem. So he has a split in his party beyond just Wike. What they have going on in PDP is a bigger issue than just Wike.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, that's exactly what I'm saying. See,
that is beyond money now. That is beyond money politics.
No, what do you think? What do you think made Ayu the chairman of the PDP, and why do you think Wike is fighting?
Wike was the one that shot him in the foot now.
So, so who do you think, masterminded all those things? Atiku played his game. He got everything already. He's just Wike is just angry now that Atiku, okay, Shebi, you already have your ticket. Let us now remove Ayu and have somebody from the south into the chairmanship, which is where they are now grandstanding. But Atiku's grand plan of let's Northerner be in the chairman, let's this be. He already got everything sorted before he came in. He has everything set. And Wike is now angry. They put it on him.
Atiku cannot allow. He cannot give in to Wike. That is the problem. He cannot.
That's what I'm saying.
He cannot, because if he gives you,
the only trouble he has right now is Wike.
I agree.
Otherwise, he got everything already sorted. He had everything already sorted. So Wike is now trying to upturn. Franklin, finally you got in.
Yeah.
Obedient.
Hello. Okay, can I?
Franklin, be objective. Be objective. Be objective, my brother. Please be objective, please.
Let me start.
You are on Objectv. Be objective, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
The line is bad.
Hello?
I think his browser is actually draggy.
But I can.
But we can get. Do you know what you can do again? Can you try just close your camera? Let's have the audio only, whether it will flow smoothly.
Can take out my.
At least if you can hear you.
My Wi-Fi and use my phone. I don't know if I can. Let me take out my Wi-Fi. Just hold on, please.
Okay.
Use the Wi-Fi. Let me use your phone.
I
just want to make sure my.
So this tribal thing, and man B, all of you in Yoruba nation, your people too are also abusive.
No,
I think
no,
this time,
no.
I think it is only recently.
Agree.
It is only recently.
I agree,
it is only recently they started calming down.
They restrain. No, you don't hit up the polity without having plan. It's the issue I have with Peter Obi. What is the end game of doing what he did? Is my point. Why are you playing this game without a game plan? Where is this going to for you? That thing, I was so annoyed though. I could not believe that, because the man said, somebody send me this video. Imagine, Shegun, a whole candidate, somebody send you something. Frankly, can hear you, Gary, my brother.
Let me just start from the beginning. In 2000, I actually voted for Omoyele Sowore. Like one of, like, I him, like all my friends. If you look at my Facebook cover page,
and I really want to enjoy this conversation. This point by Franklin. What do we do?
you can
Can you just turn off the video?
you know,
Let's just have the audio. I just want to
I
have it
think
where
the
can
fully
audio
I
is
well.
the audio is
turn it off?
better. Just
Yeah.
Hey,
the
okay,
audio is
let's do
better.
it. Let's continue. Let's try that.
Okay.
I think you should switch off the video.
Okay, turn on the video. Turn on everything. Let's see if
Look
we can still manage it.
this is my phone network. Look at my Wi-Fi.
It's your phone network actually.
You should just switch off
If
the
you have it on
video.
can you
Close the
close
video.
all other applications? Every other application that may be using the network on your phone, close every other application on the background. All applications in the background, close all of them. Let it be only this one. Then use your Mi-Fi if it is strong. We should have it. Every other person is flowing smoothly. Hey, Mambi, I dey hear you. Yoruba people, they abuse me tire. Yeah, they abuse me. See, because I know I say yes, I like the idea of Yoruba nation, but the approach people are using is not. I don't think you're going to get it and all that. They abuse
I
me.
think Nigeria politics generally has been like that.
Must you abuse? Yeah, frankly.
Yeah.
Okay, just say it. Let's see if you can manage it.
Okay.
I just want to hear your point. Yeah.
I said like the first time I heard Omoyele, so like when I heard in campaign, I was like the guy for me. Like, mostly actually in Nigeria. If can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Maybe you should just off the video. Yeah, I guess it's
Just
better
go on.
when the video was off.
Should I go on?
Yes, go on. Let's manage it.
So like when I first 2015, when then it was I couldn't vote because of vote. Then Jonathan was someone that I couldn't think of. I'm from Delta State, someone that I would never ever in my life vote Buhari. I was like, God, if I'm in Nigeria, this actually wanted change in Nigeria. So it represents one of the worst president that I wouldn't even. It's something to me. People ask me why do I always say that on him, and he delivered nothing. Buhari was running against him. When I think Buhari, I was hearing people around them they would do this. All I wanted was a dog that was running against Jonathan.
Any dog. You now have a cow.
when Buhari won, I was with my brother. Everybody was angry, but I was celebrating me because I was like, Nigeria can't even get the lowest before Buhari came in. So like, Buhari is better than Jonathan. I was better than Buhari. They're just. It was when I heard Omoyele Sowore, I was like, someone that I can actually bank in. I contributed my money just for Sowore. My wife is a Lagos. I'm not someone that tried. It matters not. It was time when I first came into Nigeria, I didn't know that's the area where you vote. So I went to Ibejo. A friend of mine lives there because you know how restricted everybody was running around. You meet a lot of people at the INEC office. So when it was time close to the election, like then I had to go to our worst places. I have to go to like a very far place movement. So I took my wife. We went to the primary school we were supposed to vote. So I was actually happy voting for. I can't vote for Atiku. If Atiku's running mate is the governor of my that Tobe is running mate, I will not go. Bola Tinubu, I can too. I will prefer it Tinubu to any of the two. See my issue is Sure is very, very combative. As a politician, you need to win vote for you. When I see Sure, who know what is going to say? Who know what to? Even if I like, there was a time willing, I wanted to do anything for my Sure. All my friends know me for Sure. Sometimes they accuse me, sorry, like I believe Sure is something, but the issue most Nigerians comparative. Even like I will be like, this is not what the end of the day. Somebody like Obi, maybe I'm actually going to vote for him. Maybe towards the election, something can Atiku. When Obi contested with Atiku, then at the end of the day, Sure shouldn't drive away all Obi's vote decisions. Many things can happen. This election, like something is going to win, Atiku is going to 2 weeks before the election. Not can the people
okay, let us this thing is breaking. As much as I would have loved to enjoy your point, is just breaking. But I can I could manage to get your drift. Yeah. Okay, if Shure being combative is the reason you are changing from his side, and I just want to make a point.
My reason.
What attracted you to him initially? Was it not because he was combative against the criminals in power? And he has never been combative. No. Shure has never been combative against oppressed people or poor Nigerians. He's only combative against the oppressors.
Let me hit my point. Shure spills a lot of truth. Spills a lot of truth. But we need a coalition. So if, like the last time, how many votes did we get? We got. So now, me voting now, Obi cannot win. I know. But the reason why I'm Nigerian, Obi, you can't for him wrong. Nigeria can't go for Buhari. To what I've come to understand. We can't go. The jump is too much. Direction first. Obi will not win 5 million votes so that the elite will waking up. These people know now is their power.
He's a part of
no, let me tell you something. Give you an example. Let me tell you, Obi is part of them. We can also make the point that every one of them, even Reno Mokri blocked me on all these platforms.
Reno Mokri was PA. Reno Mokri was PA. It was PA to Jonathan.
I understand what Reno was.
You cannot be comparing Shure who has rejected all appointments of fast or whatever. You can't compare them now.
I won't do that.
There's no basis.
Saying is Nigerians can also link us. So what I'm saying is, if we give you and tell you what it is not.
You know what we'll do. You know what we'll do. I don't want you to make points that people will not get because it is breaking.
Broken, yeah.
So I think we can always have another chance at this, where we get your device figured out so that you can make the point without breaking. I really want to enjoy. I really want to enjoy it because I like people giving me points. I mean, I'm happy you are giving me points, not people who just come and just start abusing. I like when you give me. In fact, it makes me happy. I like people convincing me. It makes me happy. But when you just come and start abusing, and I just feel like you have no point. So I really like it, and I want us to have it better.
The last one, when I saying people insulting people from Montreal, That's you dividing us. No, like you dividing us. Like what I don't get in themselves amongst tribe, amongst religion. What are we fighting about? This one is saying that's not. I see most of the stuff.
But even the one Peter Obi read too in that video, even the one Peter Obi read by himself in that video too, it's also similar, like trying to make a tribal.
I said something to
you.
I said said, but you are picking out what on people like comments his own. You're saying you're not supposed to do that, or you are. So that's why I said.
But I'm doing what?
You're doing the same. Like you, it's the same thing people.
I said he should not have done it. I'm not doing it. I said he shouldn't have done it.
Yes, he should.
The same way when we see. No, wait. I cannot criticize Tinubu for saying a Miloko, meaning that he's simply saying it is his turn, rotational corruption. Okay, and I see it on Obi and I defend it. It doesn't make sense. If I have criticized Tinubu for something, I must bring it across.
I will make my last point. I don't know if you got Tinubu's Muslim ticket. I thought also Banjo is a Christian. What is it if someone like Erufai, someone like Sanusi is run? So Muslim, anything that's deep, I don't even get involved in it. That's just by the way. So I'm just trying to let you know I see things.
All right. Thank you so much. I have Mazi Ifeanyi, and I want to see if we have a better connection with Mazi. Hello, Mazi.
Hello.
Mazi, can you hear me?
Yeah, Shegun, I can hear you. Good morning from me.
Okay, great. I'm happy that we have you, and the audio is clear.
Okay.
So
I think the audio is clear, right? Okay,
it's clear, yeah.
Okay,
I'm so glad you're not going to abuse me. I'm so glad.
No, I've been following you for a very long time, so I'm not part of those people that can abuse you based on your personal opinion or because you have diverse views on some things, and I begin to abuse you. No. Actually, I've been listening for some times now, and yeah, very good conversation. So for me, I think I believe in Biafra and I believe in Oduduwa because we can all see that the contraption is not working. The contraption is really not working for us, and there's a lot of division, tribal sentiment, and there is no way we can move forward as a nation with all this. With all this, yeah. So I wish someday we get our desired destinations, Oduduwa and Biafra. Yeah, in 2019, I actually supported Omoyole Sowore. I follow him on all his platforms, So, but presently now, I'm not going for any of them. You understand? Because I know that maybe irredeemable. Understand? The use I thought from what happened in 2019, 2020, the use we actually, learn their lessons and know that these are the same people also coming, to present themselves as Messiah. And at the end of the day, we are back to square one again. If actually I'm going to support anybody, it should be Omoyole Sowore. Because of his stand and because of his stance all these years and all that. Because if you check it very well, Peter Obi was formerly PDP and now he's in Labour Party and all that. So I still feel that. I still feel that he might be. He's a good person actually. I like him personally.
Yeah, doubt.
Though I was disappointed with his message. When it was that message you read yesterday, I was so really disappointed. I don't know how he even came about with that. It's very, it's gonna make him lose a lot of, a lot of
Do you know why I like?
voters
Do
that
you know why I like?
who are not decided
I,
yet from other regions.
I
So
like
it's really
I
gonna
like him
cost
for a
him
few
that.
things. I like him for
Okay.
a few things, but there are
Yeah.
also some other things I really feel not just guy man thing, Jerry.
Mm.
That he always cuts down on corruption costs side of government. I'm an
Okay.
advocate of that.
Yeah.
Maz, are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah,
Just frozen.
I think Shegun froze up a little bit.
Yeah, I think
But
he
at
froze
least
up
thank
a
you for
little.
being objective, because I don't have issues with Obi either. I like him personally. I just don't like his toxic fan base. The ones that
Yeah.
you can, it's very hard to have a conversation with. Once you question anything, just asking questions about some things, they just attack you for no reason, and you cannot have a conversation with them. That is something
Honestly,
I have issues with.
yeah. You're
They
right.
even question people like you. Like if you're Igbo and you don't support Peter Obi, they will say you
Mm.
are. Why are you're not real Igbo? And yet they will say that it's not a tribal election that they are running. I say somebody can it can be Igbo. I'm Yoruba and I'm not voting for Tinubu. Does
Yeah.
that make me less Yoruba for not supporting Tinubu?
No,
No.
no. That's that's the that's the pathetic and situation we find ourselves. We are all tribalistic. Most of us are so tribalistic that some people take criticism as attack, which shouldn't be. Criticism should be an avenue for you as a leader, you know, to see things in other perspectives, not taking it as attack. So I don't support those people. I'm an Igbo person. I don't support anybody who, if I see you insulting people, most times I do send them private message. I'm like, guy, what are you doing? This is not right. This is public space. There are some things you just need to, you know, just have
But
to
do
be
you,
very,
But
you
do you
have to be very intelligent with the way you
talk?
respond to some comments
But do you
online.
see where I'm coming from when I said that this might be we might go into a second round because you just said it's going to be a tribal election. Everybody will
Yeah,
be.
definitely. That's what it's going to be because with what I'm seeing now, you can see that mostly the southeast and also some part of south, they are all rooting for Obi, and the southwest are going for Tinubu, and the north, I would say the north, east, and the northwest are going for Atiku because north central is still under debate because presently now they don't have anybody coming in from that place. You understand? Either as a vice presidential candidate, or as a as a presidential candidate. So if anybody wants to win this election, it has to be from the south, from the northwest. If any of the three candidates can be able to garner votes from within this northwest, north central, I see the person winning the election.
Maz, do you know what's funny? This will be the first time in a long time in our new political dispensation
Yeah.
that we might actually not have a Fulani as either president or vice president because so they will want to be the kingmaker. So you have a very good point that Northwest might be the decider because Tinubu's VP is a Kanuri man, man. It's from is it Borno, right?
It's from Borno State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did not go with the Fulani because usually Fulanis will also always be either one or two.
Yeah. Don't let that
So
be one or two. You're right.
so they might even go for I think it's Kanuri, right?
I
Or is
think
it
it's a
Fulani?
Fulani man. It's a Fulani.
So So they might go for it. So you see, this is what I'm saying. You know, why are we from the south like this? Because my brother, at the end of the day, they might. You remember what happened to Wike during the primaries?
Yes.
They might do the same thing for Obi and Tinubu. So all these
Definitely,
people
definitely. It's something they will still serve it, they will serve it breakfast.
yeah, like
The thing is that honestly, I feel that in the South, if actually if this country is still going to exist, but for me, I don't believe in Nigeria. If actually the country is going to exist, there should be an understanding between the north, between the southeast and the southwest. Because I notice these northerners, they thrive on our disunity. They thrive on our infighting all the time. Understand? If the South, and say and present a candidate, understand? I don't see the Northwest and the North with the majority of votes to win us. You understand? But because now Tinubu and Nobi, they are going to split the vote from the South, and the North are presenting Atiku. Don't be surprised before elections. Don't be surprised before election. Kwankwaso may even step down.
exactly. See, that's what my
He
point.
may they may even step down.
That Tambuwa thing that, oh, my brother, I am now supporting you.
Yes, that's the thing.
And that's
They
it.
don't mind.
That's game over.
They don't mind retaining the power for another 16 years, and that would be a very big insult to the South. That after 8 years of this disastrous Buhari regime, they will say hand over to another Northerner, another Fulani man.
Look at what happened to the North. They were willing to destroy PDP to retain power. Do you know how powerful PDP was? PDP was so powerful back then that once you won primaries, you are pretty much guaranteed the election. Back then, once you won the primaries, but because it was good luck, they were willing to destroy that whole structure. As powerful as it was, just for one man, they destroyed the whole thing. So don't think that they once Buhari leave, they'll be willing to destroy APC and say, man, let's just go back to our PDP. And because even APC, half of them was PDP before that.
Brother, you get the point. You get the point. These people, they are not after party. They are just after their person. They are not after party. You are right. They may crumble APC just to get their person in charge. So
if you are reading reports now in the North now, people are defecting from PDP back to APC to PDP.
APC. You will see a lot of them. This one is still early morning. Before we get to evening, you see it. A lot of them will decamp from APC to PDP.
And we in the South, we are still fighting about.
We are in the South. We are
fighting about WhatsApp.
WhatsApp message.
It is look at how
so embarrassing.
Look at how calm Atiku has been. It's like he knows something that we don't know. The way he's running his campaign, Atiku is so confident. He's so calm. Like he knows that he's going to win. Like they promised him or something. That's the way he's running his campaign. He's not bothered about anything.
Yeah, at the end of the day, dollar is going to reign now. He's going to win. Oh my God.
Even Buhari does not want Tinubu to win. I think Buhari we
yes, I can vouch for that. I can vouch for that.
He does not want Tinubu there.
From what happened during their primaries, from he doesn't want Tinubu. You understand? Tinubu wasn't his preferred. He's won the ticket. So what can he do? So he just had to, play like a party man, whereas he has his own plans. So I'm not surprised if they're going to be this thing, mass defection from the APC to PDP. So what I just want, I wish that the South in general should just, make do away with all these differences and realize that we are the people that will suffer the most. Any wrong decision we make now is going to affect us the most. So that's just my take in all these things.
All right, my brother.
Check his not your back.
NEPA don't take light for in career. I don't know what you have.
Sure. It's unfortunate.
All right now.
Okay, brother. Thank you.